I think hunger was never actually in my head. It was never going to be a song. It was a poem that I wrote kind of privately. I was thinking about some of my experiences and maybe what led me to some of those experiences and what I was looking for. And it was more like a self-analysis, kind of like a meditation on love and on the different ways that I've perhaps looked for love in things that actually were self-destructive or kind of unloving, you know. But when you're young, you're just so confused. You're looking for a way to feel comfortable. But I never imagined it would be a song, so I never thought it would be on the radio. You can say hi as lots of things. But I was writing a poem about New York when I was here mixing the record. I was going to call the album The End of Love, because I guess the album for me was about the end of kind of an idea of love that I had that maybe was need, or and the idea of opening up a new idea of love that was perhaps bigger and more expansive and came from a better place. But I don't know, I guess that had maybe too much of a... I thought maybe it could be perceived as negative. And I was mixing the record in New York and I wasn't quite sure what I was going to call the record, and I wrote a poem about being in New York, because I would go into the city from Brooklyn, I would see the skyscrapers, and I wrote a poem about it, and there was a line in there that said, "Ever reaching high as hope." And I thought, maybe that's the album title. But it was a nice way to kind of... It came at the end of making it, the title arrived. It was great. I'm a control freak, so I loved it. I spent 6 months of it kind of demoing it and writing it just with an engineer in South London, where I'm from, and I cycled to this little studio every day and kind of banged on the walls and, you know, worked out the keys, and I just had such a feeling that there was no expectation of me and I don't know, I really felt just I was making something because I love to make things. It had that feeling to it. I guess I think about it in terms of, it seems to me like lungs, but with 10 years of experience. No, it kind of has the same energy as how I wrote Dog Days and Cosmic Love, you know, that it's a very instinctive and physical and tactile record, and the vocals are still the demo vocals. A lot of it is just exactly how it was. The first thing I touched in the room is still on the record, you know, it has that feeling to it.